Hey guys, this is Jacob from Play for Christ Ministry. I'm just coming out here doing a quick little update. Thank you guys so much for the last video. I appreciate that. Very blessed, 104 views. Thank you for the new subscribers that came and joined this channel. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you guys. Right now I'm at this basketball court that I used to play at. It's crazy to see this. I used to play at this basketball court all the time. And now look at it, it's crazy. Like, this is super that. We used to, and what we used to do was I used to do my cowboy basketball, and then I had another video that I used to do. So I'll have to show that right over here. It's pretty cool. Right now it looks like this is the only net that's looking good. But now we used to play ball out here. I'm not gonna try to stay too long and talk about it over here because this is only for the residents and I don't want to get my car towed. But no, it's pretty cool to see and reminisce on the basketball court. And that was back in 2020, and then 21 I played. So it's cool. It's cool to see. Yeah, it's crazy to come back over here and just reminisce. There's only like 2 good nets, and then the one that I usually play with, that net is actually broke. But no, we used to play back here in 2020 and 2021, and I used to play with 2 other cats, and they were cool. They were cool dudes that I got to play with. Ain't nobody that won't hoop here. I mean, this looks like I said, it's a residence for one. Second of all, I don't think there's anybody that's really gonna shoot hoops. I got blessed the year in 2020 to play, and it's cool. I mean, but like I said, yeah, it's sad that the net that we used to play, and it's not even, they weren't even nets, to be honest. They were chains. They were actually chains. They weren't even nets. Now they have nets on them. But we had the chain net, like they were chains. So someone must be taking care of that park. I don't know who it could be, but I hope that they would actually update the basketball nets. Like I said, there was one that's basically on the other side that has a full net, but it is what it is. But I just wanted to kind of do a quick little video, and just wanted to say thank you so much for. Sorry, now I'm driving now, so I'm in my car now. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the likes, the last video, the Nike Giannis Freak 7s that you guys watched. That's 104. That was awesome. Thank you. That was a blessing to have that. Thank you guys so much for that. I would have talked more loud. I would have talked more at that basketball court, but like I said, there was like 2 people in their front yard. Or their deck, and they're looking and watching, and I don't want to, like I said, it says only residents only, and I don't want my I don't want them to call or something. I mean, I know I'm by my car. I would have left if they said anything, but I just didn't want to have that conflict or anything like that. I just want to kind of do a quick little video and show you that's where I did the cowboy basketball. That's where I did the other games that I met some other cats that were playing with us. And then there was a video that I did in 2020 in February. So it's cool. So 2019 and 2020, that was where I played at, and met some dudes. I don't know where they're at now. One's name was Nate, and the other one was named X, Xavier, for X for short. Xavier was his full name. But no, like I said, I don't know where they went. I've tried to contact them, and unfortunately nothing on Instagram, nothing on Facebook, and never had their numbers for cell phones. All we had was Instagram and Facebook. So I don't know. Hopefully, if you guys are watching this video, shout out to you guys, Nate and Xavier. You guys were awesome. Thanks for hooping and taking the time to hoop with me in 2019 and 2020. And they were actually on the cowboy basketball video too, and that was cool to do. That's where I shot the cowboy basketball. If you go down to the almost end of my channel page, you could probably see the cowboy basketball. If not, I'll do a post at the end of the video. I'll post it. But no, like I said, it was cool just to reminisce and try to reminisce a little bit. And like I said, I don't want to get no conflict with the residents or anything like that. And like I said, ain't nobody playing, so it's not like it's the end of the world. No one's playing. So it would have been nice if someone did play. It would be nice if someone did play ball, but no, nobody was playing basketball. So unfortunately, it is what it is. But no, I'm very thankful and blessed that we got to play there, and it looks cool. It still looks nice. The court still looks nice, but yeah, the one that I was on, their net was bad. And then they have 2 other good nets that was basically on the other side of the playground or the basketball court, and then the other 2 in the front where I was at, the net you saw, the net's all broken. So but no, like I said, it was a good run up there and it was fun. So it's nice to reminisce a little bit, just to go in there, and at least they still have a basketball court. That's all that matters too. At least they have a basketball court still. You never know, because people, things like that, like residents like that, where it's like little townhomes, and you never know, they might, they still have the park and stuff, and then of course they still have the basketball court, but you never know. Especially being basically 5 years or 4 years out that I haven't played there. You never know, they could have destroyed the basketball in the park and made more homes, or they could have done something different with the basketball court of the park. But no, they didn't. They kept it and everything, and it looks cool. But like I said, I wish the nets were redone. And like I said, they were the net. We had the chain nets. Like I said, if you see the videos what you watch after this video, if you do, you'll see that we had the nets that were chains, and those were cool. But like I said, those net chains were breaking too. After we played in 2020, I think the last time, I don't even think I even played in 21. I think the last time I actually played there is in 2020. I just don't remember if it was that January or if not after the whole COVID thing. And then I believe I messaged Nate saying, hey, you want to hoop? And I think we hooped, and that was probably back in like July. And that was it. So, but I don't have no video on that. Like I said, I wasn't proactive on YouTube at the time. Like I said, I was just starting and doing videos, and then I'm like, okay, whatever. And then it was just like, it is what it is. So, like I said, now it's like I'm trying to be more proactive. I might try to find maybe some basketball games today. I don't know yet. I got my shoes. I got my basketball. I'm actually using the Freak 7s today. If I do find some games, I don't know. I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to get a vlog in today. Trying to, basically get some things going on right now. And I also do have a eBay account where I had to drop off a package. So I've been selling some other stuff. I'm selling like some basketball, jackets. I'm selling hoodies. I'm selling hats. I'm selling all that stuff on eBay. So that's something that I'm working on too as well. So just trying to do some things, and that's why I was out. And the post office is only like 5 minutes away from that area. So I'm like, hey, might as well just do a vlog and a video of that. Like I said, I just wish I did a little bit more reminiscing. But like I said, I just don't want no conflicts with the residents. It's hard when you have that. I don't want to do all that. That's something I don't want to do. I don't want to. That's their land. It even says on the paper, on the thing, it says residents only. If you're not, you'll get towed. And I'm like, nah. So I'm like, let me just stay for a quick second, and then after that, just leave it alone, and then come in the car and actually reminisce and talk about it. But no, it's been a great week. We're getting some rain in the forecast coming up this coming up week. So that's gonna be something that's gonna be a little hard. Like I said, today's actually a beautiful day, 72 degrees, that I'm looking at my car right now, and you can't really beat that. And I'm blessed on that. But we'll see. I don't know if I'm really gonna play ball. I'm probably just gonna go back home and just do my run, and then maybe shoot hoops at the basketball court. I might check out one other park today. It's called Cottonwood Park. I might just shoot up there and see, but we'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. Not gonna make a big deal out of it all. But no, I'm hoping you guys have a great day. Like I said, thank you for the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are a blessing. Thank you for the 104 videos. That was a blessing. Thank you guys. And without you guys, this channel is not gonna grow. Without you guys, it's nothing. I'm thankful that you guys are watching. I'm thankful that you guys are subscribing. Thank you so much for doing that. It means a lot to me. If I knew this back in 2018 when I started a YouTube channel, I think I would have, it would have been nice. And then doing videos in 2019 and 2020, it would have been cool to kind of be early in the game. But like I said, I'm blessed on whatever. God has given me a lot of blessings, and like I said, keep your eyes out. October is the Walk and Talk series. I am so excited for this series. It's gonna be great. I am super excited for this Walk and Talk. It's gonna be amazing. I have a great feeling about the Walk and Talk. If you don't know what the Walk and Talk is, and if you didn't see the last video when I was talking about the Freak 7, I'm sorry, but I'm going to promote my Walk and Talk series, because like I said, that's going to be a Walk and Talk series where the Holy Spirit's talking to me and telling me on my way on what the Bible is showing. The first one will be Matthew 4:19. What this channel is based is, come follow me, and you can be a fisher of men. And I always say, I'm not a fisher for a fish, I'm a fisher for souls, and I'll let Jesus do the rest. And I'm basing off that. I have my whole thing in my notes already. I'm ready for it. I emailed it to my iPad, and then after that, I'll have my GoPro stick right here, where I'll be walking with it, and we'll be talking, and then I would have my iPad on my hand, and then I have the GoPro. So then after that, at least that's ready. So what that means is, when I'm talking about when I'm ready about it, I'll be walking and having the iPad. So I'll be looking down and up and down, like what I'm doing right now, where I'm trying to look at you guys, but then I'm looking at the road too. And I'm just doing that. That's what the Walk and Talk is too. You're just walking with me, and I'm talking about, some of my thoughts on what the Bible means to me. So that's what Walk and Talk is. And like I said, I thought about that last month ago in July. And I'm like, I want to do this, and I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to roll the dice and just go ahead and do it. It's going to be it's something new to me. I'm not a pastor. I'm there just to, share the gospel to others when I'm on the basketball court. But then, like I said, October is really our cold month, and that's when we don't get to play ball a lot. And I'm not an indoor hooper. I haven't played indoors since, 2019 or 18. So I haven't played indoors in a long time. So that's why I'm more of an outdoor kind of guy, and that's something that I play. I play outdoor. I use an indoor ball for an outdoor court, but hey, like I said, it is what it is to me, and that's basically where I'm running with. That's how I'm running with it, is just trying to be proactive on what I'm doing. And because I'm trying to make this channel grow, I want to basically have something else on the side, and a series is something that I've seen a lot of other YouTubers or a lot of other people, like you see like these old cats like Boy Meets World. If you ever watched Boy Meets World back in 90s and 2002, 2003, they have like it's like I don't even know how you pronounce it, like a broadcast, but it's a pod of Meets World or something like that. It's something. It's like Prod Meets World or something like that. And, you have other people who are doing other things, and they're doing this on the side because, it's okay, here's my backup, or here's this. I would make a second channel, but I'm growing this channel. There won't be no second channel. So that's why all this stuff that you're seeing basketball games, you're seeing me vlogging, you're seeing me series, it's on this channel, because I'm not at the point where I can make a whole second channel. I'm not doing that, because I see other YouTubers or other people making 2 channels, 3 channels, and they're doing it, and like, hey, here you are. But now I got this one channel, and like I said, I've been blessed on Play for Christ Ministry on this channel, where I'm basically moving into and grooving, where I'm just picking up the pieces, where I'm just going and just doing this. This channel's great. I mean, I'm blessed on this channel. So when it comes into it, there's nothing really like, oh, I'm gonna make a new channel. No, I'm not. I'm not making a new channel. I'm not making a new channel for this series. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm enjoying what I'm doing with this series, and that's it. So I'm not going to try to make a whole new channel when there's no point. So there is no new channel coming. It's everything, my series, my talks, my vlogs, my basketball games, things that my shoes that I'm posting, everything will be on this channel. Everything will be on this channel. So all this stuff will be on this channel. So don't worry, there is no new channel. I'm not gonna make it harder for anybody. It's pretty easy, pretty low key, and that's it. But no, I'm blessed. I'm blessed that we're moving up on the ranks on the subscribers, and thank you guys. That means a lot. And if you're not, liking basketball, you're not liking shoes, you're not liking what I'm doing on this channel, I'm still thankful that you're subscribing to me. It's amazing, and I try to subscribe back to the subscribers. YouTube basically lets me know, hey, this person's an open account, and you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. And that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm rolling with it, because you're showing me some love, I'm going to show you some love. And then the people who don't have their, YouTube open for me to see who subscribed it. I'm sorry. I mean, thank you guys so much for it. But, you know, like I said, I'm sorry that I can't subscribe back because, like I said, it won't let me know. I think there's only like 5 or 6 people that I've, all I know is them. Because, like I said, it shows me on my YouTube where it says the only reason why you can see these viewers who subscribe to you is because their account is open. So they want you to know they subscribe to you. But I'm sorry for the people who haven't, basically, who I haven't subscribed yet, who has subscribed to me. But like I said, you guys, thank you so much for it. I really appreciate it. I'm just hoping you guys have a great day. I'm going to see some basketball games. I'm going to go past this park here real quick just to see if there's anybody shooting, anybody hooping. If not, I might just stop at the store real quick. But no, I'm going to let you guys know and keep you updated. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Man, what is going on today? Ain't nobody on the basketball courts. I got a quick little video. It's probably going to be a YouTube short. But it's not going to be anything major because, unfortunately, today really wasn't a day to go play ball. But it is what it is. Back at my favorite park at Memorial Park. Nobody. Just shot around, did my normal routine around the world. 5 free throws. Then around the world in the 3-point lane where I'm shooting. Sorry, there's a fly in here.
Recording completed.
But no, it's basically a beautiful day. I'm actually shocked that we're not seeing a basketball players. It's kind of weird. Shoot fly. There we go. It's kind of weird to me where we're not seeing hoopers out. It's nice and cloudy. The sun's really not out. Yeah, it's a little windy, but you can still play ball. I mean, I don't know. Kind of weird. Not gonna lie. It is kind of weird to me that we're not seeing anyone coming out to hoop. And yeah, it's 1:21. So this would be the time that people would go ball up and play, but no, not today. So maybe people are just tired. I know, you know, some of these high school kids that usually come and play ball, they're probably tired for the first week of school. Maybe they wanted to sleep in throughout the day. I have no idea what's going on. But no, did my little routine, and then that was it. Kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of disappointed. Just wasted gas coming all the way over here. Because usually I'll leave the house. I'll eat lunch at 12-ish. Leave the house around 12:45. Come here at 1. Shoot hoops. Do my practice, and then by this time, 1:20, 1:45. Some people will come out to play. Now, sometimes they do come out at 2. They might come out at 2:20. Because there was one time, the last video, I was out there for almost an hour and a half, and then someone pulled up. And then one of my friends, Mark, he called me saying, "Hey, you hooping?" And I said, "Yeah, you know, we're at Memorial." But then we met the 2 other cats that came, and I guess they were cross country or something like that, so I wouldn't know. I probably won't ever see them again. Because yeah, they were like cross country people. Like what they do is, I guess they go around the United States and just drive around. So I think the last time, when I told them, "Yo, go check out Boulder at CU," they were gonna go check that out, and they probably just did that in Colorado. So I don't know. But no, they were cool people, cool dudes that played. They knew how to hoop. But like I said, just sometimes it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss. I just feel like we just really have. It's a hit and miss. I don't know what else to say. Because I never even saw the guy that I hooped with back 2 months ago. So I don't even know. I can't even tell you. I think, to be truthful, what it is I think a lot of people know people. A lot of friends know friends. And if you are a hooper, weather is whatever. The wind, yeah, that messes up shots. But I believe people go to gyms, and it's people know people. It's the people that know people. Let me pause this real quick. Man, I'm gonna have fun editing this video. Just had to stop it real quick. Man, that used to be a Walgreens. I guess they're gone now. Wow, that's crazy. A lot has changed. People know people. And I have a gut feeling that, yeah, it's friends of friends. They want to go in the gym. Hey, it's too windy. Let's go play in the gym, blah, blah, blah. And I understand that. That's how I was back in the day when I had a gym membership, when they weren't expensive. Now they are. I just feel like with everything right now, the gym membership's too crazy. But you got to look at it like in the next 2 months, if not now, the YMCA. I remember working at the YMCA a long time ago, and I got lucky enough to and got blessed enough to get a free membership because we work at the Y. But I remember trying to go hoop on a Saturday or Sunday, and you couldn't because the time frames that I wanted to hoop in the midday basically was kind of closed because you had kids that doing sports. You know, they had soccer, they had basketball, they had all this other stuff, and they would do it in the gym. And the reason why they would do soccer in the gym is because the weather would have been too dang cold that, unfortunately, you can't play cold weather. So they were like, okay, bye, move it to the gym, and they moved everything to the gym. Or if not, you had like summer camps, you had day camps, you know, you had all that other stuff. So you, like I said, you had so many other things going on the YMCA where if you were really going to play ball, it was going to probably be around 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and then you had to wait. Like, we ain't doing all that. 24-hour fitness, when 24-hour fitness was a thing before they decided to close some of their gyms up because of the bankruptcy they had, it was a hit and miss too. And Sunday was a poppin' day. Honestly, Sunday was the poppin' day at 24-hour fitness, the one that I went to. They were crazy, but you had to wait so darn much to play. And then if you lose, you're off the court, and then, okay, well, now your body's not even warmed up. And it's like, well, that's a waste. And that membership was almost a good $50-$60 a darn month. And that was dumb. And then I went to another gym that, I mean, they're expensive, but they let you do a trial run for 3 days. And that was fun, but it was the same thing. It was basically a basketball court where you had to wait. And I'm like, I'm not doing all that. At least with the outside ball, I love the outside basketball. I really do. I really love playing outside. I really love playing outside. I love playing out on the street concrete. I love it. I really do. But at least with me is we have people that, hey, come on over. We'll let you play 21, doing all that. And, you know, there's times where you're outside and you're not really with a bunch of crowd. Now, there is a park that I passed and nobody was there besides this old dude and this other dude. But it's called Cottonwood Park. And I know there is sometimes on a Sunday or, you know, maybe mid-Saturday night, they actually do have some of the college or high school cats running around, and that's just too much because those guys are already in shape. They're already young, for one, and second of all, these guys are just basically out here just for fun. Then again, now summer's over, so half of these college cats are leaving to go to back to college anyways. But no, I remember playing back in Cottonwood at least 4 years ago and played with the college cats, and yeah, that was a little bit too much. And then I had some teams that my team wasn't even good. So it was just like, yeah, we versed all these college kids, and then I'm the only one that they're passing me the ball. My teammates that I played with, I didn't know them at the time, and I still don't know them because that was a long time ago, but they're passing me the darn ball all the time because they knew I'm the only hooper out there. And then I'm versing all these college kids, and I'm like, come on now, this ain't fair. I didn't have nobody good, and then I'm like, okay, I'm tired, y'all gotta kind of hold up the brakes because y'all ain't playing no defense for one, and second of all, y'all ain't shooting. So it was crazy, and it's not bad because I like that where I don't have a good enough a teammate or a good enough team where, hey, let's just pass him the ball the whole time and let's go and move on. It's cool to have that too, but like I said, when you're playing at least 4 to 5 college kids or 3 college kids on that team, it's just like, man, that's just too much. And they're good. Like I said, they're in shape because, yeah, they're doing all what they need to do to go back to school, or if not, they're in college. But no, like I said, I just feel like we're just moving on. But I'm like I said, it's a beautiful day out here. I'm going to check out this other park right here at Walston. Walston has a basketball court over here. I'm just going to pass right by it. I got to go to Chick-fil-A and eat lunch. I'm actually going to get lunch. I'm a little late on lunch today than usual, thanks to that USPS stuff. But no, I don't see nobody playing ball. No. Yeah, nobody. Yeah, it's just this. No, nobody. No, it's just a girl that's just walking up and down the court, but nope, nothing. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know what happened today. Honestly, like I said, beautiful day. Just no one wants to hoop. No one wants to hoop. This body Flash IV is pretty good. If you guys want some, get some. Walmart has it. Target, Maverick. We have a Maverick here. 7-Eleven has them. I got the Tropical Punch. I love this one. I think the Tropical Punch is my favorite one. I hope Costco might have a bulk of these. I might get these.
Recording complete.
It's Rapid Rehydration. It has a lot of good electrolytes, immune support, natural flavors, and sweet. I actually try Amazon, to be truthful. I love Amazon. Amazon's one of my favorite. I love Amazon. But no, I mean, like I said, you're gonna see a little short, and that's it. I'm sorry, guys, nothing today. But no, like I said, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna re-edit this video, do what I need to do with the video, and then I thought I'll post it later today or tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. God bless.